Hi, I'm Todd Smith. I'm a partner at Dana Whiting Law. Again, I'm joined here by Hal Tessendorf, one of our great attorneys. We work together often on probate cases and trust administration cases. So Hallie, when we're doing trust administration, one thing that's very similar to probate in the sense that we're dealing with settling somebody's estate after they've died. In trust administration, we don't have to deal with the court, but we still have to do a lot of the same things. Mm-hmm. And so one of the things that's the same that I want to talk a little bit about is the requirement that we do a report to the beneficiaries of an inventory. Yes. So what is an inventory, and what do you include on it, and any other information about it that a beneficiary would need to know?
Mm-hmm. Well, I think an inventory gives us a big picture of what you as the trustee is managing, and we want to just look at what assets there are that the trust owns. It could be a house, it could be investments, bank accounts, anywhere where the trust is an owner or a beneficiary. We want to list that asset. And then the two things we look at is, okay, what was the value when the person passed away? That gives us a baseline. And then down the road, we're going to compare where have these assets gone so that the beneficiaries know, okay, it's been administered well. The trustee hasn't done something they shouldn't do. We have a clear outline of what's gone on in this administration. So that inventory is really our roadmap, and we use that to track assets and what happens to them.
Right. Do you have a sense that in providing and advising a client who's a trustee mm-hmm. to report right out of the gate as soon as possible to the beneficiaries an inventory of assets, do you think there's practical benefit there in addition to just satisfying your duty as mm-hmm. a trustee?
Absolutely. I think one of the things we like to do is establish trust and transparency so that our trustees feel that, you know, when they go to a beneficiary, there's nothing to hide. The beneficiaries can ask questions, and it really is going to, I think, help them at the end be willing to say, you're right, this administration has gone smoothly.
Right, and one thing we in our business we use the verb marshal mm-hmm. when we're talking about marshaling assets. I like to use the mental picture of getting your arms around the assets, and I think that if the beneficiaries get a report of what there is, sometimes I think that they kind of see that, hey, there's going to be work involved in marshaling these assets, mm-hmm. and maybe it inspires a little bit more patience in the process.
Absolutely.
Well, thank you, Hallie, for joining us. If you have any questions about probate or trust administration and how to put together this inventory, give us a call.